love this shelter. I guess it's kind of like the playground because, we work really hard. The volunteers, and I'm just one, but there are so many volunteers that really work with the staff, and the staff here is amazing. Their goal is the animals, and that's something that I love seeing.
I was born a person who loved animals, and I just wanted to do it in the best way possible. This is the last stop for a lot of animals, so I figured, let me go to the county animal shelter and volunteer. The volunteers, the kind of care that they provide them, socialization, which is very essential because we don't know where these dogs came from, and there's so many background stories, and sometimes we don't even know the background story. So we socialize them, we try to develop trust in human beings.
Everybody kind of helps. We have ones that will wash with the dog groomer over here. We have volunteers that come in and wash them, bathe them. So there's always a lot of hands-on aspects to the shelter.
Our location is very secluded, so it does help out a lot. Also, our population is very caring, and we don't have a lot of the more hard cases, if you know what I mean. Most of the dogs are either surrendered because they're old or they've just stray and nobody comes for them, but it's not like we don't have fighting dogs usually, things like that. We have pigs, we have horses, we have had goats, sheep, chickens very often, all kinds, lizards, exotics, we have everything.
So we adopted Jack, male short-haired. He's 3 years old, so it makes me sad that somebody abandoned him. So we're excited. He's very friendly, and he's just calling. I can tell he wants me to take him. They took Jack out, let me hold him, so I could see what kind of attitude, and if he was playful, shy, and just talk to me about him. They didn't know too much about him. I'm glad that one cat has now been rescued and has a home, and sad coming here knowing how many animals need homes. So I'm glad that I can help take one and give a good home to.
We've had so many animals that come in. When they first come in, they're cowering in the corners, and it wasn't because they are bad dogs. It's because some of them, they're 10 years old. They've been with their family their whole life, and they just got dumped. And they're terrified, and they're put into an environment where no matter how much we try, it's scary at first. And it breaks my heart to see those. We had a beautiful Tibetan Mastiff that came through, a 200-pound 2-year-old that people, even the owners, had thought was an aggressive dog. He's a big love bug. We got a rescue to take him, and he's a big sweetheart now. But if people hadn't fought for him, he might not have had a chance.
I would like the public to know it's not easy what we do, and lots of times we get judged where we're here to harm animals, like putting them down, and that is like the worst part of my job. It's not something I look forward to. I go through anxiety attacks because of it. They don't know what I go through. Sometimes it needs to be done, and the public, lots of times, they judge you because they don't know what's going on.
It's very sad. A lot of them get very depressed, so that's why we focus on getting them out and trying to enrich their stay here.
And you don't know where they come from, and maybe it's a dog that's been abused, and you can change their life.
I encourage it. If somebody wants to come through and read books to them, if somebody wants to come through and give them a treat or just talk to them, that's okay, because it gives them attention. Being cooped up in those cages sometimes, no matter what we do, animals and dogs, especially dogs, they love people, and they love that attention. And so the more the community can come through and visit, the better. And seeing those animals turn around and just fall in love with families, that's what it's about.